how do you develop your own unique street magic character in your show? In my mind, it's imperative that you do. And here's why. My name's Mario Morris, and for the best part of 35 years, I've been performing magic, doing outdoor entertainment, and specialising in street theatre, busking, as well as performing street magic. One of the things that I discovered earlier on, it was my passion to literally be unique. Yes, I looked at the greats and I looked at a variety of different techniques, and I studied the art of street theatre through to clowning. And I was very interested in how to develop a unique persona and unique character. And this has been the backdrop to my whole approach to performing magic on the streets from the start. But let's look at the difference of street magic versus street performing, busking, and street theatre. Street magic typically is what we would expect from a performer like David Blaine, who really pioneered street magic in itself. You also have the former Dynamo and his approach. But on the back of that, you've had performers literally who've aimed to become street magic performers, doing street magic literally one-on-one, going up to people, performing to small groups. And there's a big difference of that to being a street magician who's literally going out there performing theatre, performing shows, or busking. And the difference largely is it's a show where they're aiming to attract their audience, keeping their audience, and entertaining their audience. And for buskers, it's to get that audience to respond by putting a tip in their hat. And this is what we're exploring. But in my mind, the streets belong to everybody. So street magic, street theatre, busking, bring it on. And in this focus, we're really going to be looking on how to create unique characters, personas, your own unique brand, if you like, on your magic and on your show, as well as unique magic effects. The reason why you need to consider your uniqueness in your show is for a very strong, valid reason of that you are being seen. There's a long history of street performers and magicians performing on stage to street performers performing on the streets. The big difference is that which is behind a closed door and in a closed venue is very different on the streets. On the streets, you're being seen over and over again. And this is one of those things it's imperative to do. You need to develop a unique character. Why? Partially because you could potentially kill the pitch. The other thing, that you're not going to stand out. And this, as a performer, has to be a driving force behind your motive. You're not wanting to stand out. You're wanting to make your own mark. So look at your material, and yes, learn from the masters, but also have this long-term plan of making this material unique to yourself. Think outside of the box. This is why I looked at my own cup and ball routine. I have mastered that routine. I got my loads are all breakable objects. They're jars and jam jars and that I produce at the end of my show. But there is a difference, is that I can change the theme. I can change the feel of my routine. And of course, I'm also promising at the end of my show that I'm going to do a tablecloth pull. Hence, I'm justifying all my objects are breakable. So this is it. I've taken that routine and I've made it unique to myself. Remember, folks, you heard it here first. Be unique, be yourself, be that magician you really want to be. The advantages of this are quite clear. I'm able to present myself and promote myself as a unique performer, which gives me a good advantage in regards to performing at festivals and getting booked at them. This one is unique. It also inspires me to pursue my magic and develop my own routines. So I've developed my own rope routine. I've developed my own routine in regards to attracting an audience. We need these long-term goals. Approaching magic, not just looking at it and going, I can do that. I can copy that performer and I can do that show and deliver that show. You are shooting yourself in the foot on the long term. Long tail, you need a unique act as well. All years ago, before the internet was born, us street performers learned our art on the streets. I am encouraging you to really begin to look at your own character. If you look at street performers and you look at street theatre, you'll see a celebration of a variety of different characters, and you'll have a whole variety of different performers, from mime artists to comedy magicians to kind of a bit cranky, surreal characters who are expressing themselves in a whole celebration. And one of the key ways that you can get to that is to look at your own character and ask yourself, how can you bring your character and put your hallmark on the effects that you are performing? This is what street theatre is all about. Street magic, street theatre, busking is a celebration of the arts. So therefore, variety and depth is an integral part of that journey. I'm going to encourage you to set goals of literally including in your practice your aim of becoming your own unique magician, your own unique performer. Yes, it's great to have a mentor, but to become that person, this is where the danger comes in. To neglect your own persona and your own character is at a cost at your own self. You will become something that you are not. And really, you want to own your character and draw that in your show. Your audience will fall in love with you, as well as what you do and how you put it all together. It's a full package, if you like. So one of the goals is to keep in mind the character you're about, the things that you enjoy in life, and the things that you want to communicate through your magic. Is it comedy? Is it mystery? Is it dark? Are you going on a journey? Are you a shaman, or are you an extrovert comedy clown? Whatever is there, allow it to come out and demonstrate it, rather creating a sea of performers that appear to be very similar. We can make things a celebration, and a celebration of the magical arts and street theatre. So this is what we have, and this is what we're looking at. We are looking at developing our shows and becoming unique. And in a series of videos, we're going to explore this and go deep. I'm going to unpack my own show and my own persona and my own character. I'm going to go and show you the effects I do. We're also going to cover in other videos literally how we're going to take this to the next level. Looking at your character, looking at your magic. How do we take magic and make it our own? How can we put our own hallmark on the effects that we do? Literally by pursuing your own uniqueness and bringing that out and literally putting your own hallmark on your own effects and your own magic is the way forward. Do like this video, subscribe, and do comment below. Let me know your thoughts if you have any questions. Remember, folks, you heard it here first. Be unique, be yourself, and let's express it on the streets. Allow your magic to flow and create beautiful magic. My name's Mario Morris. Speak to you all soon, folks.